What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, the Options Boss, sliding up on y'all. Hope all is good. Hope you guys enjoy your weekend. And I hope, most importantly, y'all ready to get some money this week. So, with that being said, I'm going to be letting you guys know some plays that I'm looking at this week. And you check those out. And if it's looking good to you and if it's feeling good to you, definitely slide up on these plays with me. But before we get started, guys, do me a favor. Go down below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And when I drop these Get Money Jewels like I do every so often, you guys will get it right off the press, first things first. So, with that being said, we're going to dive right into it. Guys, I'm looking at a bullish week this week, and it's pre-market Monday, and that's looking pretty good right now. So I'm going to tell you guys a few plays I'm looking at, and I'm going to tell you why I'm looking at these plays. So, guys, I'm looking at Microsoft. Microsoft is looking pretty bullish. They had a great week last week. They finished the week with the defense deal that they got signed up, I believe, with the Army. I'm spitballing off the top of my head, but they definitely got a deal done last week, a defense deal they got agreed to last week. And because of that, Microsoft shot up last week, and I do not believe that Microsoft is done. I believe they got more room to run. I can definitely see if you get in, 245 calls, I can see Microsoft printing this week. And guys, I'm already swinging Microsoft calls, and I'm definitely looking for them to print. So if you see an opportunity to hop in Microsoft, you definitely want to check that out. Also, guys, I'm going to give you my big one. Matter of fact, I'm going to save the big one. I'm going to skip the big one, and I'm going to go to my next one. So, courtesy of Joe Biden's infrastructure deal and the rumors on that, the EV sector is alive and kicking again. And because of that, I'm bullish on that sector, so I can see calls on CHPT and I can see calls on BLNK. BLNK, I swung calls on over the weekend, and I believe I have a 42 call on them. I believe that call is in the money now. However, I could also see you getting calls around 45, 46, and sometime this week, I'd expect BLNK to hit that. With CHPT, my calls are in the money on that as well. I had 3150 calls, I believe, and right now it's at about 32. So, guys, if you were to look at like maybe 33 calls on those guys, maybe 34 calls, I could definitely see those calls printing out for you guys this week. And I'm pretty sure at some point today, I'll probably grab more calls in this EV sector because the sector's really on fire. Guys, keep your eyes on DKNG. DraftKings just acquired a new company in pre-market, and DraftKings is moving. And DraftKings had some good news last week, and they didn't really jump the way that I thought that they would. So this could be a scenario where it's just too much good news to fight, and now DraftKings got to make their way up back towards that 68, 69 area. And if that were the case, I think if you guys can hop in and grab some 67 calls, you can make yourself some nice money on DraftKings. So you definitely want to keep your eyes on DraftKings. Now, this week, guys, is a really super bullish week. So you can get a lot of money in almost any sector at almost any time. But what I want you guys to keep in mind this week is one word. And that one word is hedge. And basically, you guys already know I've talked about hedging before and how that helps you and how that protects you. But you have to hedge your portfolios. You have to grab puts somewhere, because if the market flips and does a reverse, or, something crazy happens, you don't want to be caught in a bunch of calls and you have no puts and you're naked. It's a situation that could lead to you losing a lot of money. Options are super volatile, and I don't really want that for you guys. So keep in mind to hedge your positions. Find a company that you think, may or may not have the best news, and buy puts. I heard a lot of people talking about puts on Facebook. I'm not saying that I recommend puts on Facebook, but I know that they had some negative news, and I know that they're not the only company. GameStop had a share offering this morning. You guys know with normal companies, when you have a share offering, that company is usually red for the day, and that very well could be the same with GameStop. But also, keep in mind, I'm not telling you to get puts on GameStop, because GameStop doesn't trade like normal stocks trade. GameStop trades however it wants to trade. It doesn't necessarily follow a chart pattern. It doesn't necessarily follow what common sense would tell you. It just does its own thing based off of, what the people that love that stock decide they're going to do that day. So tread lightly on GameStop puts, but I'm just saying, figure out what companies, maybe has some negative news, and maybe that's a chance to grab a put. Also, if you catch a company rising up crazy and it's a big jump on that company, don't be afraid to grab a put on that company to come down, because stocks go up and stocks go down. Stocks don't just go up. So if something is going up crazy, maybe you see it and you want to grab a put and ride it on its way down. And you could definitely make money that way. So even with a bullish week, guys, please hedge your positions. And with that being the case, guys, the last thing I'm going to give you guys, if you're still here, is because you love me. And for that, I love you too. So I got to give you my big options play for the week. My big options play is my boy and yours, Elon Musk and Tesla. Tesla had great first quarter delivery numbers. And on top of that, they have big buying out in China, which is a great thing for them. And now people were saying that they could possibly do 850K deliveries for this year, even up to 900, and they got a price target increase. Guys, I love to look at price target increases. I believe when you see those, it's a good sign of the general sentiment for that company in the short-term future. So between Tesla having big buying sentiment in China, and between them having great first quarter delivery numbers, and between Tesla having the price target upgrade recently, and I believe it was up to $1,000 upgrade from Wedbush. So with all that going on, I'm definitely looking at Tesla, and I feel like Tesla could run up big. And here's the thing, guys, with Tesla. When Tesla runs up, it really runs up. And recently it had some resistance in their charts at around 700, and they had some more resistance. And I even mentioned the 700 resistance in a prior video. But they've since broken 700 in pre-market. And they also had some resistance around 710. And I've seen them break 710 today. So I think that Tesla got some room to run for a little bit. And this week, if you were to grab Tesla calls, Tesla calls are expensive. But if you were to grab Tesla calls and say maybe you grabbed a 730 Tesla call, that call could definitely print out with everything that's going on for Tesla. And if you can't get 730, it could be a bit expensive. Get as close to the money as you could possibly get with Tesla and watch those calls work. And those calls would definitely make you a lot of money. So guys, if you follow any of these plays that I'm giving you today, comment down below and let me know how these plays do in a day, few days, whenever it is that you take profit. That's what I want for you guys. That being the case, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and you can always be a boss with the options boss, guys. So I'm a holler when I holler.